After more than 4,000 Hamas rockets fired indiscriminately at Israeli cities, killing at least 13 Israelis, and Israeli airstrikes on Gaza in retaliation, killing more than 230, including at least 65 children. Tonight, a ceasefire. Israel's security cabinet said it unanimously approved an Egyptian initiative for Israel and Hamas to simultaneously stop their attacks, starting tonight. President Biden also speaking out late tonight.
In my conversation with President Netanyahu, I commended him for the decision to bring the current hostilities to a close.
But many in Israel don't support the ceasefire, saying Israel was just defending itself after Hamas fired first. This college student saying every several months Hamas decides it wants to shoot at us. Albina Ben Dakon, her house hit by a rocket just today, saying, "We've had so many ceasefires, and this always happens again." But Palestinians argue Israel provoked this round with a police raid on Muslims praying in Jerusalem. And many Palestinians say the rockets and clashes are their only tools to resist what they describe as Israeli apartheid that limits how and where they live. What's not in dispute is that the people of Gaza paid heavily for this. Ahmed Al-Mansi had become popular on YouTube as he comforted his children during the Israeli strikes. Then, an Israeli airstrike next door killed him and his brother. You can hear family members praying for their lives, crying desperately. Today, we reached their house, where a surviving brother told us he doesn't want the world to think of killed Gazans as just numbers. But victims of a conflict many in Gaza, just like in Israel, do not believe will end with this ceasefire.
Egypt played a key role in moderating the deal and says it will send monitors to both Israel and Gaza to oversee its implementation.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.